All right. We are live. Are we live? All right. Jeez Louise, what is up with this stuff tonight? Everything's going wonky. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Everything's wonky tonight. I'm wonky. You wonky. Everybody's wonky. Friggin' Spectrum was wonky tonight. I'm watching AEW and everything. The router, the box, everything bloop out and didn't come back for like 45 minutes. So a majority of it I had to watch on this size screen. You know how much that sucks? Oh my god. And then whatever I missed, I had to go find in other ways, praying to God that my computer doesn't, catch some kind of funky corona, whatever. Hey, we got some chatters in here. It just took a little bit. And I don't know what's up with YouTube. Like when I went live with TNI the other night and I went live with The Lounge the other night, it wasn't showing up anywhere in the subscription feed. I had to go to the page, like the back way, to find the live video. It was so weird. So, I don't know if it's just, something's going wrong with YouTube, if it's the internet, I have no idea what's going on. So, if you didn't catch something that I did recently in your feed, I'm sorry. It's not me. It's it's YouTube. It's whatever forces in the universe decide to, flick in my ear that day, Chris Ream is in the chat. Global Wars, what is up? J Rock Freak, your router went to delete. Yes, the entire thing. Delete. It all went kaflooey. Man, what a day. Just what a day. And I didn't even get everything done that I wanted to. And I feel bad about that because I'm usually on top of stuff like that. But I was behind all day and I've been playing catch up since I woke up. The new Impacted is up on the TNI channel. So please do me a favor. Go support some great guys from across the pond, Bison and Joker, covering roster discussions on a weekly basis. They're on number, what is this? Number 9. They're on Jessica Havoc got released today. And then I realized after I put it up, I misspelled her name. So I'm praying to God she doesn't come here from Ohio and wring my neck. So my apologies. That will get fixed within the next 24 hours. Like it's like wrong on the cover or something. I got a message about it earlier and I was like, oh my God, what a day. I can't win. Trying to catch up. But we got the lollipops. Oh yeah. So oh, how sweet it is. All right. We got some AEW Dynamite tonight. We saw some of it live. We had to go back and find other, viewings of it. Unfortunately, I don't know. I think the box is working now, and this is the second time in 2 weeks that's happened. I don't mean to sound like I'm going off on the cable companies because I hate doing that because I've been dealing with them for years and they're all garbage. I hate them all. They all screw you one way or another. Oh no, we're better. No, you all suck. You all suck. It's like I don't watch a lot of TV as it is, but then whenever I want to watch it, it goes to shit. This is 2 weeks in a row now. Last week it was Impact Wrestling. This week it was AEW. So I'm starting to think that Spectrum does not like my taste in professional wrestling. So go tell Spectrum to quit screwing with J-Bone and smash this podcast. Speaking of Smash This Podcast, I had a little chat with someone from What For, and we are going to start working on a new look for Smash This Podcast. We've had this look for about 3 years now as far as the logo, and I want to say before it gets changed and we do get a new one up, I'm not sure exactly when. It's a process, you know. I am still ever thankful for the first official logo of Smash This Podcast that was made personally for me by Ant himself. I'll always appreciate that. The guy makes some good stuff. I'm not sure if he's still doing that on the side for like a business or anything, but Ant from the Rant with Ant series, good guy. Good guy. Much love, dude. Hope you are well and your family. Hope you are staying safe. He's probably not going to see this, but I still want to do that. Get DirecTV. Dude, they screwed me worse than what's going on now. And they left a dish on top of my house. They're like, oh, it'll only cost you $200 for us to come and pick it up. It's like, really? Oh, yeah. Screw DirecTV. Screw AT&T. They screwed me out of hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars. And then they came to my doorstep and begged to have me back. I'm like, number one, you can take your new little cute sales gals and shove them straight up your candy ass. Oh, hell no. Yeah. Screw those guys. Spectrum is like, okay, so Spectrum is kind of like Time Warner Cable, and we had them for years. So this is about the last cable company I'm ever going to deal with. If I get anything else in the future, it's going to be like scaling way down and getting like a Roku box or Sling or one of those guys. Enough of this, you know, $200 a month bullshit. I get it more for the internet now anyways because I'm doing this stuff, you know. Dead Punk Gage, what is up? It's Vince McMahon. He's at it again, and he did it with the pay-per-view providers and the NWA. Are you saying that Vince McMahon created the coronavirus? It was me. It was me all along, J-Bone. Oh, my God. All right, so I've ranted on enough. We're going on almost 10 minutes here. Thank you, everybody, the few people that do come here for my AEW stuff. It's the least popular thing on this channel, but I still do it because I love the brand. I don't care. So if you're digging what I'm doing, please consider sharing it on a social media format or whatever. Zach, what is up? Hundreds and hundreds of J-Bone money. Them damn jabber. What? I blame Vince for everything. That's right. Because he's just shit. Love you guys. All right. AEW Dynamite Season 2, Episode 13. On this day of 25th of March, 2020. Hit that like button. That's right. Smash that like button, folks, and smash that sub button and ring that bell for notifications. You guys know the drill. So, man, you know, it is what it is right now. And, you know, we don't know how bad this is going to get in our country if things go completely sideways and we just lose wrestling altogether. They are doing their best to put on a show given the circumstances in this new day, if you will, of virus-ridden America. And we have no audience. They're back in Daly's place, which I actually really like this venue. The more I see it, this amphitheater setting, I'm digging it. I like it. And thanks to no audience, they can actually do some things like they did tonight. And we're going to get into that. Pretty trippy. That's right, Zach. Smash, smash, smash. Just don't smash what you're holding or watching. That'd be bad. So we start out, we got Cody, Kenny, and Tony Schiavone on at the announce desk. I was like, wow, that's a switch. So no Taz. And apparently he did some kind of like after show on AEW's YouTube channel. So by all means, go give Taz some love, when we're done here. I don't know if he's still live now or what, or how long he was supposed to be on. But that's very cool. And no JR. And that's, that makes me feel good that they're they're like, hey, no, send JR home. I mean, Tony's up there in age too, but I think with JR's past health issues and stuff, not that he's totally fragile, but he is at risk. He is an older guy. Let's not, joke around. With everything going on, they're probably like, no, look, just stay home. We'll get this done. And Tony did a great job. Tony hasn't been on commentary much lately. I mean, he's been there, but there hasn't been a lot of Tony Schiavone content. It's been interviews, backstage segments, the AEW report or whatever they call that, the weekly show leading up to the next one, that kind of content. And I really like that kind of stuff from Tony Schiavone. That comes off very professional. It's done very well. And he's good at it. And he always has that assistant, Dasha. I don't know what they changed her name when she came to AEW. It used to be Dasha Fuentes in WWE, wasn't it? Or something like that. Someone remind me. Excuse me. I can't remember what it is. But it's his partner in crime in those the control center stuff, So we start out here. No masked announcer either. No, that's right. No Excalibur. So, things are, you got to roll with the punches in this day and age. I don't know if Excalibur is sick. I saw some headline of something about him, if he just wasn't going to be there or if he was just on the West Coast and just staying hunkered down and not traveling. I didn't hear the reason why he wasn't there. So hopefully all is well with him. We're praying because, this is real. If you think this is a joke, it's not a joke. People are dying from this, okay? And we may not have the numbers that are dying like the people overseas that are finally slowly starting to get a grasp on this thing. But we haven't slowed it down yet. The numbers are still growing in this country, okay? The numbers have gone up 300% in this area in the last week, okay? They were single digits and it went up between 400 to 500 around here. So we're not getting a handle on this. Tony's a pro. I trust him and his experience. Dasha Gonzalez. That's what yes, you are correct. That is. I knew it was something like that. I just couldn't remember. Brain fart. Yes. King of brain farts right here, ladies and gentlemen. I give you myself. So we start out here with Cody versus Jimmy Havoc. I think this is a first. I'm pretty sure this is a first. Great match between these two. Cody finishes him off with not one, but two crossroads. So he's a little anxious. He's a little frustrated. He's because he can sense that something's coming. Cody's smart. Cody's been around a bit. He can smell when something's coming. And apparently Jake the Snake Roberts has a smell to him because he's right around the corner, which we find out. So that match leads into a Jake the Snake Roberts promo. And he says, he just wants one visit with him. That's all it's going to take. Just one visit. I can't wait to see what that one visit is actually going to lead to. So Cody then announces, he's like, hey, you want that one shot, whatever? He's like, okay, Lance Archer. Or no, he said, what did he say? He said, he's like, you're not going to get me right away. He's like, or maybe you will. Maybe you will. He's like, but I tell you what, we'll have him debut next week. How about that? So we're getting Lance Archer debut next week. And Jake is going to be in tow. So I can't wait for that. That is exciting. Let's go back in the chat here real quick. I think California is on lockdown. Wisconsin's on lockdown. I am stuck here until my birthday on April 25th. It ends April 24th. April 25th, my birthday is when it's done here in Wisconsin. We got a month, folks. Like I said, this ain't a joke. I am stuck here. I ain't going anywhere for a month. You are going to see the freaking downward spiral of this son of a bitch on this channel. Oh my God. I'm going to have cabin fever. In a month, I'm going to be like, y'all got any windows or shit? You pull back the curtains just a little. I just want to look at a leaf or a sprig of grass or maybe a fuzzy bunny. You got something like that? J-Bone's losing it. I know. No, I'll be all right. You're just going to see maybe a slightly more charismatic me come out just trying to cope with everything. My wife might end up running for the hills. Oh, excuse me. My goodness. Yes, Global Wars. HD in the house. Big shout out to Scumbag. Get better soon. If you guys missed it last night, if you missed the Total Nonstop Impact podcast review of last night's Impact Wrestling over on the lounge, we found out literally seconds before we went live. We got a message from the scumbag himself, Scumbag Kyle. He's got it. He's sick. He's been in bed for over 2 days now, nonstop. He's got the coronavirus. He got infected. What did he say? He goes, those little bastards got me. He cleans schools, for the district. And, so he's doing his part in trying to clean up the schools and make the schools safe and clean them up so that the kids can go back eventually someday, whenever that is in this nation. I have no idea. A lot of districts are just like screwed for the rest of the year. I'm seeing a lot of that. I don't know if that's nationwide yet or not, but it certainly could be. So yeah. Prayers, well wishes, love, light, whatever you want to send Kyle, send him some love. Hey, J Bone, good. AEW Brody Lee is channeling his fans. Sammy kissing Brandy. Oh yeah, when he had the paper at ringside, yeah, it's growing on me. And Hager is a beast. QT Marshall has a good theme. I didn't notice this theme. I'm gonna have to check it out. By the way, go follow Ruckus, Rukus, Ruckus. He's doing a majority of the um, theme songs, and he's releasing them. So if you want to give them some love, and they're like what, $1 each or whatever, or share them or listen to them or just let them know if you're digging the tunes. He's releasing a lot of them this week. I've seen a ton of posts on different theme songs. Couldn't think of any of them off the top of my head, but I saw a bunch of posts and I shared a few. So go give Ruckus some love. The guy is kicking out some jams for this brand. Seriously. J-Bone, can Dark Order be a darker NWO stable? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, give it time. Like I said, this whole brand is a work in progress. I love it that Brody Lee is officially here and that he's given a chance to express himself. They're giving him a chance to grow with his charisma, and he's back in the ring and he's healthy. So it's just everything about it. It's just great to see him. And that whole daddy eats first gimmick, with, with Reynolds and what's his name, Silver at the table, and he kicks him out, and he's just sitting there eating a steak. God, he's just a beast. It almost reminds me a little of an old JBL, just a little. It reminded me of that. But it's just great to see Brody Lee. Man, the guy's just a monster. Thought of Kyle while Sammy was making out with the picture. Tony called him a scumbag. Oh, that's so funny. J-Bone is channeling his Robin Williams from Mrs. Doubtfire. Rest in peace to a legend. Oh, damn. That's wow. That's huge. To be compared to a guy like that. He was one of my favorite comedians back in the day. I cried when that man died. Was so tragic. The best thing I ever saw of Robin Williams is what was that show? The host just died recently within the last few weeks. The host, he was bald, had the goatee beard, glasses. It was a Screen Actor Guild type show. I can't remember what it was. When Robin Williams was on there and they did like a full 2 hours, that is the funniest, most outlandish I'd ever seen Robin Williams ever. Like the host would ask a question and then Robin Williams would just go off on a just completely ad lib for like 20 minutes. Just, oh my God, just pants pissing hilarious. Kyle is literally the Sammy Guevara of the Impact Lounge, right? Oh my God, that's funny. No, Sammy is the Kyle scumbag of AEW. Get it right. There we go. That makes J-Bone the Jake Hagar and Trent the Jericho. Oh, that's interesting. All right. That's wow. I guess I'll take that. I'm 5'10". I can't pull that one off. I'm more of a Mortimer Plumtree from NWA TNA, if you will. I don't know. J-Bone Impact Wrestling brought back Suicide. Yeah, that was nuts, right? Brody Lee is the next generation Bruiser. Brody, give him time, but not the like of Brody. No. Yeah, I mean, you're going to see shades of it, the long hair and the beard and that far off look, yeah. Whose line is it anyways? No, this was more of a Screen Actors Guild It was more like a teacher in front of a class, and then they would bring a Hollywood actor and talk to him about it, and then the actor would get questions from the students. I can't remember. Yes, James Lipton. Yes. Yes. And then whatever show that was, I can't remember what it was, but you got it. James Lipton. Yes. Rest in peace. He just passed away. He was a hell of a host. It's weird seeing Brody Lee in a shiny suit, right? He's doing his version of Bray Wyatt. Actors Theater. Yeah, it was something like that. Um, Version of Bray Wyatt. I don't know if it's his version of Bray Wyatt. He's just getting a chance to be him and express himself. So if anything, he's the next Brody Lee, you know? And I don't know what he was like in the indies. I mean, I've seen a few of his indie matches, but I never saw him express himself in a promo. I never saw his charisma shine through ever. I never, you know, I don't know if he's ever had the chance to do that, but he's having the chance here, and I'm digging it. So, Brody Lee versus QT Marshall or Marshall, however you want to pronounce it. Behind the Actors Studio. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, there you go. I love you guys. You guys just fill in all the little blanks when my, Swiss cheese. Ding, 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 ding. You get a lollipop. Right here. There you go. Lick. There you go. That's all you get. One lick. There you go. All right, we continue. And that is right when I lost my cable. So like 20 minutes in or whatever it was, boom, no cable. And waited and waited and waited. And then I got a message on Twitter. Basil, who was on last night, said, hey, watch it on the app. And I'm like, duh. So there I am. Watching it on my phone. I hate that. It's so little. I have to get one of those like little holders that holds it like right in front of you. That you just walk around all day like this, right? No, that might be a little troublesome down the road. All right. Next, we got. Oh my God. See, my notes went like all over the place after that because I like missed shit. What did we get next? Okay, we had Kenny Omega. No, that ain't right. Oh, I completely screwed up the order of this. Oh, whatever. All right. So, Jiminy Christmas. All right. Jake the Snake Roberts cut that promo. We covered that. Okay. So Lance Archer next week. Okay. Then we had. All right. We got this, folks. We got this. Stupid. Darby Allin promo. These black and white Darby Allin promos. Oh my God. I love these. Because nobody else is doing anything like this right now. They look like kind of artsy, you know? Like, I don't know what else to call them. Like, it almost has an old, like, NWO-ish kind of Sting feel to it. The way they shoot it, it's, it's got that, like, classic artsy Jeff Hardy kind of feel to it, too. I mean, I see a lot of, like, Jeff Hardy and classic Sting and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit of Vampiro. I see so many different things in Darby Allin. And damn, he's just fun to watch. So he walks up to this table, and one by one as he's walking up, he keeps peeling off these masks that have the eyes like cut out of them or slashed out of them. And it's the inner circle. And he puts one on each side of the table. And then pulls up in the car, and it's Jericho, and he puts his on the table, douses the whole thing with gasoline, and lights it ablaze. And then he's just doing that look, through the flames over the with in the background with the flames rising up in front of them. Everything's on fire. Man, it's just this kid, man, and AEW letting him do this stuff and helping him put this vision out there. It's freaking brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It reminds me of a cross between what Impact was doing a handful of years ago and I mean, they're doing some of that now, but it's different. It almost said feeling of like Lucha Underground is what it feels like when they do stuff like this. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I appreciate that kind of stuff so much. Because let's not kid around. I mean, I understand everybody's got their opinions. Lucha Underground in this last decade from 2020, from 2020, from 2010 to 2020, Lucha Underground over the course of 4 years, 4 seasons, whatever it was the best stuff that came out of the last decade, because everything that came out of there is in bits and pieces of the puzzle all over the wrestling industry. It's sprinkled everywhere. That's how good it was. Like seasoning, Oh my goodness. So yeah, Darby Allin and his promos, I loved it. The burning table, the masks, good shit. Then we get Kip Sabian versus Darby Allin. Penelope, I'm not familiar with Penelope. Penelope, I'm gonna keep doing that because that shit's just funny. Sorry, Booker, that shit's funny. You big goof, Penelope. Penelope Ford, Jiminy Christmas. This was a great match. Darby Allin gets the win here. Finishes off Kip Sabian, excuse me, with the Last Supper. Cody's a little bit of old school, throws in some old school knowledge in here. It's also originally been called the Gibson leg lock. I'm guessing Gibson from the Rock and Roll Express Gibson, possibly. ECW Raven promo, yes, thank you, Darby Allin. Elijah Washington, he's digging some Darby Allin. Hell yeah, he's cutting ECW Raven style promos. There you go. Yep. No more Lollipop J Bones. Joey Ryan changed. Dude, I'm addicted to these. The gimmick stuck. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit here and be all stiff and everybody's gimmick sucks except for mine. No, I'm gonna keep it going because when it does come back, I'll be like, look, diehard J Bone kept the lollipop going. Y'all better appreciate my ass. Cheese. He cheddar. Is that what you're saying there? Okay. He was more of a backwoods Bruiser Brody type in Shakira, ironically enough, with Evil Uno. Well, then it went full circle, didn't it? I did not know that. That's amazing. Thank you, Dead Punk Gage, for letting me in on that. And all of us know that because I don't know how many of us knew that. Thank you. They should put Darby Allin in Blood and Guts. This guy would thrive in there. And it's going to happen someday. It's just in the circumstances they have now. I think they do want to put it in. They do want to put it in front of a crowd. Number 2, they want to be able to, it's going to be a rough match. And it's got several people in it. Now, including the ref and the people at ringside, that's too many people in that close of quarters. That goes against lockdown rules, okay? For wherever, it's nationwide now, pretty much. Um, and everything's getting shut down as of tomorrow. So after tomorrow, who knows what's going to happen with wrestling? Apparently, WrestleMania was all filmed and it's all getting done within the next 24 hours. These guys are trying to record the matches and they're going to put them up next week whenever it's supposed to air. I don't even know when it's supposed to air. Because after that, I don't know what we're going to get. I don't know. Who knows if they're going to be able to keep it going or not. That TNA Abyss feel too a little bit. Oh, I hear you. Okay, yeah. Great Carson impression. Robert Gibson used a variation of the leg lock during a feud with the Midnight Express after they tore Ricky Morton's leg in a match. Gibson used it to kayfabe injure Dennis Kundry. You copied that and pasted it, didn't you? You Googled that shit, didn't you? No, it's okay, man. I appreciate that. Little history there. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, was Robert Gibson. I was correct. Just a guess. There you go. Oh, anything else in here that I'm missing? No, I think I got it all. All right. So yeah, hell of a match between Darby and Kip. Both these guys, man, they're the future of this company, and they both shined. It's like even with a loss, these guys are having good matches and they're both shining. He reminds me of a quiet, crazy Steve. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I can see a little bit of that too. Yeah, little bits and pieces of a lot of different inspirations. There you go. Um, yeah, so he beat him with the Last Supper / Gibson leg lock. Then we got that Jake Hagar promo leading into. By the way, that promo that they put together, that promo piece, tremendous, man. That's is that Kevin Sullivan putting those together? Man, he does some damn good work. Him and his team. Jake Hagar promo, and then Jake Hagar versus Chico Adams. Dude, that match was so quick. I didn't even call it a squash. I called it a squish. It was a squish match. That's new. You heard it first right here. Was it a squash? No, it wasn't a squash. J-Bone called it a squish. Is it me or did Chico Adams look like Orange Cassidy with a bad haircut? Call it, you walked in someplace. They sent everybody home from the barbershop except for the guy that was like sweeping floors. And he's like, I want a haircut. Oh, I sweep floors. I don't cut hairs. Yeah, well, I want a haircut. Okay, well, you get what you get. That's Chico Adams. Came out looking like a, Dollar Tree version of Orange Cassidy. You're welcome. A smashed match. Yeah, right. WrestleMania 36 is going to remind me of WrestleMania 2 because that show wasn't good. Oh, God. I like 2. I'll always appreciate 2 because of the blue cage. Bundy versus Hogan. I love that one. I love Bundy versus Hogan. Different location, wasn't very popular. Yeah, I mean that was a very different time. That was when Vince McMahon was really starting to start his global, his nationwide conquering. Kip Sabian is a good wrestler. Reminds me of a young Finn Balor. Yeah, I hear you there, man. All right, then. So Jake Hagar, excuse me, beats Chico. Hey, yo, Chico. He squished him, and then Mox comes out. He wants a little payback. Goes after him. Gives him his classic DDT. And then we hear a little promo after all that, after, Jake ducks and runs. Mox is cleared. So I got a feeling, with everything going on, if they do keep the show going, we might see Mox defend his title against Jake next. Let me hear your thoughts on if they put together a Mox versus Jake. Because I think Mox has gone up against everyone except for Jake in the inner circle. And Jake, you think of him whatever you want. I don't care. The guy's a legit badass, okay? He's undefeated in MMA. No matter what you think of his opponents, the guy's undefeated, okay? That means something. Hey, he's doing better than Punk did. Just saying. Well, he came from that amateur background too. So he's got the legit grappling skills, Gage says that was a smart move. Keep Hager an undefeated monster heel challenger for a possible run at Moxley's belt. Hey, you know what? He's still the what do you call that? Uncrowned Lucha Underground champion. Still, never took it off of him. Still got it, right? I don't remember what happened all in that last episode. God, that was just batshit crazy, but I'm pretty sure he's still champ. Or did he get killed at the end? No, wait. No, Cobb got killed. Did Hagar kill him? Shit, I don't remember. Man, that ending was just, that last 5 minutes was just all batshit crazy. Every ending of Lucha Underground was batshit crazy. There was always just a ton of stuff going on. So Mox is cleared. Mox is back. Can't wait to see him in the ring again, tearing shit up. Let me know what you think about a Mox versus Jake Hager match. Okay. Then we go to Brody Lee versus QT Marshall. That was also a bit of, that wasn't quite a squish. That was more of a squash. QT got some offense in there, not much. And then we talked about the promos a little bit already because I was accidentally taking stuff out of order. Kenny Omega defending his his AAA de Mexico championship versus Sammy Guevara, one of my favorites. Oh my God. This match. QT got smashed. He got smashed, right? For the belt in a Lion Den match. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that like a cage match or something? I don't know. Hager beat Pentagon for the title after he won the title from Marty the Moth. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Marty the Moth had it for a little bit, and man, if you guys want to watch Lucha Underground, it's on Tubi or Tubi, whatever they call it, tubi.com. Go check it out. You can watch all 4 seasons. 4-0. It's for free. Lion Den match, Ken Shamrock versus Owen Hart J-Bone. Oh, see, I wasn't watching WWF back then. I'd have to look that up. Cashed in Gift of the Gods. Yeah, that's right. He was undefeated that whole season, wasn't he? God. Jake was so good. I know when he showed up, a lot of people were like, what the hell is he doing here? It took me like 3/4 of the season to be like, no, you know what? He does fit here. Like, I got it. Not everybody got it, which is fine. Which is fine. So it took me a while too, because I was one of those, oh no, he didn't know. Get him out of the temple. He don't belong here, So Kenny Omega, Sammy Guevara, match of the night, hands down, ridiculous. I thought for a bit that Sammy was actually going to win because why not? You know, things are all crazy in the universe. Why not? But Kenny won here, and because that would have just been one more up for the inner circle. What's going to be interesting is to see if there's any blowback from Chris Jericho and his crew, the inner circle, towards Sammy for losing. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But man, hell of a match. Kenny Omega, my goodness. I had to wait, where is it? Oh, it's on the back. I'm not gonna spin around. Kenny Omega's on the back. This is the oh, there we go. It's on the bottom. This is the cleaner shirt. There you go. No, I'm not taking off my shirt, ladies. Settle down. Can't touch this. But yeah, tremendous match. Kenny versus Sammy. Next, then we go to what is the main, well, it's not really a main event, but the promo was approximately 15 minutes long. Chris Jericho's talking. In flies Vanguard 1, and this is how good Chris Jericho is. I'm sure some people looked at this and was like, what the hell is he doing? But no, that's how good Chris Jericho is. He just cut a promo on a damn flying drone. Vanguard 1. And Vanguard 1 almost joined the inner circle. How batshit crazy is this show, man? I love it. Don't want to touch it. Who has a penny? Oh, HD. That's cold. That's cold, dude. Best story I ever heard. This goes way the hell back. Buddy of mine went to a strip club once. And he's in with his buddy and a handful of friends. And his one friend is already lit up. So he's like, oh, God, this ain't going to last. We're going to be out of here in like 5 minutes. This guy, drunk off his ass, walks up to the stage, pulls out a handful of change, drops it on the stage, change everywhere, looks at the ladies, goes, dance for me! And they kicked his ass out. Best strip club story I ever heard. I love it. I love telling it too, because the change part is just stupid funny. Sammy is a workhorse. He is. Totally. The kid's amazing. I'll say it once, I'll say it a million times. If you're not following his vlogs, go do it, man. It's going to be even more interesting now because of everything that's going on. So I'm very curious within this last week to see his reaction to everything happening and how he's responding to it. That's going to be very telling. I also have to catch up on Ethan Page's vlog too. That's also going to be very telling. So yeah, sorry. Back to dance for me. Back to Chris Jericho. And the drone, and then the drone takes off. Come back here, you son of a bitch. You ain't shit. He's cussing. Look at that cat hair and my, what the hell? Anyways, then out comes Matt Hardy. He sees him, and okay, this this is one of the very few times in this crazy batshit no person in the arena era that we're having right now, where you can just sit back and watch the magic of television. Matt Hardy said it himself. He's like, his magic. He was on the other side, way up in the balcony, way out there. Then all of a sudden, and what's great is how they shot it, is Chris didn't move. The camera didn't move and Chris didn't move. And all of a sudden, boom. Like this is your screen you're looking at. Boom, Matt Hardy's up here. Boom. Oh no, now he's down here. Boom, and he just kept zigzagging. No, now he's in the middle. Now he's down in front, and he just kept zigzagging all the way down till he got down at the barrier. I was like, oh my god, that was awesome. But it was live, so it was great how they did that. It was live, but it wasn't live. So he's like, how did you do that? He's like, it's magic, and this whole wonderful broken stuff. So then he reveals himself. Now we get the official reveal of Damascus, and he's like 3,000 years old and was even betrayed by Judas himself. It's just too damn funny. And so they go back and forth for a while, and it was a little long, but it was great. It was just great to see Matt Hardy finally get some of this stuff out that he hasn't been able to do for months, because WWE just sat on him. They just hit him under his thumb, and he couldn't do shit. So what did Matt do? He created the entire character at home and put it out for us to see. Episode by episode, breadcrumb by breadcrumb, till he got here. It's great shit, man. Got care hair on his pants. Is the cat turn heel? What will we find out in the next 2 weeks? You know what's the worst part? I don't even know what cat it's from. Which one of my 5 cats stuck a cat hair on my forehead? Like I said, you guys are going to watch the downward spiral. It's going to be hysterical catastrophe of awesomeness. That made no sense. Anyways, so that's our episode. I'm sorry, it didn't end there. It was they were going back and forth. Sammy comes back, attacks Matt, and then Kenny and Cody come off of commentary to help Matt Hardy. So, folks, it is what it is right now. They had a huge turnout last week. Almost 1 million views versus, half of that for NXT. The content is great. If you can ignore the fact that there's nobody there, it's great. And it's so bizarre and it's so unique. It almost feels like a Broadway show. Everybody's quiet in the audience and you're just watching this all come out on stage. And you got 2 actors up there. You got one person talking this smack, another person talking this smack. Oh, and then we have a couple more people come out and they are talking smack. It's like AEW on Broadway. And we're all just sitting, quiet, eating our snacks at home, watching all of it fold out. Oh my God, that was my stomach. Apparently I need more than this. So that was our episode. I loved it. It was good. The little filler things that they're putting in between with the promo stuff and Darby and the stuff with Matt Hardy. Oh, and the promo from Jake, good night. Good stuff. Jake is always $1,000,000. It's a fireside chat with Jake the Snake Roberts. Get out your marshmallows, motherfucker. Oh my God. Good stuff. I have to say, this is one of those occasions where I think Matt Hardy was outdone by Chris Jericho, who was the straight man in the whole bit. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. I mean, Chris Jericho really like downplayed all the mysticism, you know? Like he wasn't like freaked out by it at all. He really was the straight man, wasn't it? Well, you don't even notice that there isn't a crowd there, so you gotta give it to them. Yeah, they didn't show like the background much. They kept it to the stage and the ring, and they didn't show a lot of background, did they? So that was, good camera work there. Because the more you show that, I mean, okay, when the guy gets thrown into the barrier and the barrier busts open and you see behind it, okay, that's one thing. But that was very few and far between those moments in the show, So bravo on them for doing it. Are you going to do predictions for WrestleMania? I don't know, man. It's hard enough doing this, watching these. I mean, I love this brand, so it's easier, but WWE's been so inconsistent. And I'm excited for a few things, don't get me wrong. The fact that AJ Styles is getting the opportunity, to face the Dead Man, tremendous. I'm mostly excited. Like, okay, on paper, I wouldn't be that excited about it. Be like, why should I be excited about this? The reason why I'm excited about this is because Trent and I are reviewing the NWA TNA episodes, and we saw the inception of AJ Styles back from almost 20 freaking years ago. And watching that and watching where he's gone now and how I've watched him for years now. Yeah, there was some stuff in between I probably missed. But the fact that he's come this far and this feels like, damn, you freaking made it to WrestleMania. Okay, yeah, he's had a couple Mania matches since he's come in at 2017-ish, whatever it was. But damn, 2020, here we are. Taker versus Styles. I want to see that. Edge is back versus Orton. I want to see that. I heard with the Bailey's match, it's like a 6-way or 5-way or something. I don't know. They took one girl out. They replaced a girl. I don't know what's going on with that. Charlotte versus Ripley. Rhea Ripley, is that her name? And I'm sure there's going to be some tag matches in there. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. I'm trying to think of the card. I'm trying to think if I'm excited about it or not. I mean, I think I'll watch. It's going to be hard to watch. Let's not kid ourselves. WrestleMania is supposed to be a spectacle. 100,000 people. 100,000, I do that in quotes because it's never 100,000. Unless we're talking about the Hulkamania Dome, brother, Cena versus Wyatt. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited about some of it. It's just, man, it's just not what we're used to, the spectacle. And it's sad. But I applaud them for trying to bring the entertainment to the people, like the brand or not. And there's a lot of people that are like, nope, I'm staying home. And you can't blame them, folks. You can't be mad at them. People are dying from this shit. And now I know someone personally that has it. And it gets just that much more real when you know someone. It's not just on paper. It's not just on a map. It's not just on your television screen. You know someone. And you're like, damn. And it hits you like it sucks, man. It really sucks. I've never thought in my life I'd experience any kind of crazy ass weird freaking point in my life where I had to stay indoors on lockdown because some airborne virus, some disease is ravaging the entire planet, like Walking Dead shit without the zombies, you know? Never in my lifetime. Had the flu a million times, never even thought about kicking the bucket. Yeah, you feel like garbage and you're like, oh God, I wish I was dead. You know, you joke about it. Now people are actually dying. Freaking believable, man. It's crazy. So, all right, we're going to get out of here. I rambled on enough. We just kicked over an hour. Thank you for joining me. Much love to everybody. Please take this seriously. Stay safe. Stay indoors if you can. If you got to go to work, you know, no hugs. Just do the, 5 feet away from each other with little chicken wing to each other, Uh, stay safe, people. Seriously. I mean, I want to go out and get stuff, like, oh, I got a script to do, and I'm asking my wife to go out and do everything. It's like, I'm supposed to see my son this weekend, and I don't think I'm going to see him for a month. It sucks. I can't go out, and I can't risk it. So pray for the ones around you. If you haven't talked to someone in a while, check on them. Check on them. Let them know you love them. These are tough times for everyone. Everyone on the planet. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are. Everyone is touched by this. Everyone's got to be careful because you don't know who's got this shit. You don't. Be careful, folks. Much love, everyone. We'll see you guys. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We're to catch up on the rest of the Dark Side of the Ring. I watched it right before AEW tonight. Part 2 was incredible. We'll talk about it tomorrow. There was also an after the Dark Side of the Ring, kind of like the Talking Dead. Kind of, they got their own after show with I don't know who the host was. I gotta do some research on him, but he had Chavo Guerrero Jr. and like Tommy Dreamer on, and I was like, oh, I love Tommy, so I gotta watch that too. So we'll be talking about that tomorrow a little bit, along with catching up on some news. I heard Killer Cross debuted, so oh my God, it's Killer Cross. So he's in NXT. There you go. Spoiler. So I might actually watch that. We might talk about it. We'll see. We'll see. So, and I got to catch up on some other stuff that I screwed up podcast wise earlier. So, all right, we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Much love. Stay safe. And anyway, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. Good night, folks. Take care.